Welcome to Beyond the Open Door. I am your host, Domina, and you have entered a safe and sacred space. I was hesitant on whether or not to share anything today, and I know I haven't been consistent in sharing in the first place. And there's a reason for that. And I think I'll just go ahead and explain it really quickly, or as quickly as possible. Um, this year, at the start of this Gregorian calendar year, I have decided I'm going to really work on me and shed stuff that I need to shed and open myself up for the next, whatever the next is. And it's not that I don't know what the next is. I know what I want the next is to be. I know what I am saying the next is actually is. And so I've been really keeping to myself. I've been reading. I've been um, doing some working. I've just been practicing my practice. And so with that, I really haven't said a whole lot. And it's not that I haven't wanted to. Every time I think, okay, I'll come on and share this, and then I go to sit down, and I'm like, nah, I think I still got to keep this close to my chest. And then some other things, some personal things. My father's having some health issues, and so I've been uh, back in back home, seeing about him and having family Zoom meetings to get updates on him. And so just a lot of stuff has been going on. And uh, January celebrates the passing of my mother. It's been several years, but every year it hits different. And this year, uh, some years are better than others, even though there's been many years since the episode has happened. This year was a little rough, and then her birthday was in April. So yeah, just some things that I had to go through, I had to experience, and I had to tap into my own magical energy to walk me through it. It's one thing to tell others that they're magic, and that they have the magic in them, and they have the power in them, and they have the ability in them, and they've got everything that they need, blah 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 blah. Those inspirational and truthful things, if you're being honest with them, that you're telling them. But then when the rubber meets the road for you, and you've got to eat those same words for yourself, it hits different. And so it's been hitting different for me this year, but I am growing through the process. And so much so that I have been having some epiphanies and encounters spiritually, that has helped to heal and open. And the things that I said I wanted for this year are starting to manifest because the stuff that I'm going through is allowing those things to open up and come to pass. So, anyway, I thought today in this dark mass that I would share at least this one thing. And as I was in meditation this morning with Lord Lucifer, I pulled a card, as I always do. And this card, I think, sums up what has transpired up to this point in this year. And I think what will help me finish this year and go beyond. I pulled this card. It's the Seven of Swords. And at first I pulled it in reverse, and then I was led to do it upright, and then eventually went back to reverse. But this speaks volumes for where I am in my process this year. That this part, at least, I'm willing to share because it explains why I've been quiet. If you see this image, this entity, this being, and I see it as myself, and if you want to put yourself in there, you can. But the revelation just let me see there's lots that I have either in my arsenal. There's many aspects to my power, to my abilities, my talents, whatever word I choose to use. But I have a lot that I can pull from. But I have to be careful in how much I share and what I pull out. And then when I do pull it out, I've got to be meticulous and I've got to be methodical when I do. Because once I pull it out, then it's exposed. And if I'm just willy-nilly and pulling it out and letting everybody see it or sharing it with everybody, then there's a possibility that I open myself up for it to be stolen, for it to be taken away or taken advantage of. Ooh. So a lot of times I come on and I share, and I do share, and I do share a lot of personal because that's my magical experience. I'm not a teacher or I'm gonna, tell you about the Kabbalah and the tree of life and the tree of death, the clip off. I'm not there yet. I am in the process of learning those things. I have accepted that I am on the Luciferian path, and so that means I am allowing myself to be illuminated and allowing a lot of things that I held on to as a Christian to fall off. But at the same time, understanding the balance and some things that were truthful and a lot that wasn't, what to hold on to, what to discard, and then see myself as the powerful one. And the power that I need to help me get through these things, I already have. And learning how to tap into that. And while I may reach out to ancestors, or I may reach out to an angel or a demon or the elements or whatever, even though I reach out to those, it's a confirmation that those things that I'm reaching out to is already in me, and it's allowing me to understand myself, grow in myself, and move forward in what I know I already have. But in doing that, sometimes we talk too much. And sometimes on YouTube, and sometimes with our family, and even sometimes with our spiritual sphere. You may have a group of people you hang out with spiritually because you're of like mind, and maybe your path is the same, but your experience is different, even in the same type of path. And so, even in that, while we love these people and we're grateful that they're in our lives, we still have to guard. We still have to guard because this path is yours. My path is mine. My experience is mine. Yours is yours. What you go through is yours. But be careful. No matter how much you appreciate them. Sorry for the background noise. It's laundry day, so it's either the washing machine or my husband's outside with the power washer doing his thing, Mr. Fix It. But anyway, I just wanted to get this out real quick. Be mindful. Be vigilant about you and your power and where you are in your process. Be vigilant about keeping that close to your chest. Be careful about who you share this information with when you choose to share it. And even when you do, be mindful of and particular about the details that you put out there. Because everybody in your circle is not rooting for you. We all have biological family. And while we may be connected by blood, that doesn't mean they want the best for me, because they can see me grow, they can see me shine, they can see me be confident in who I am, and that can trigger something in them. And if I put too much out there, that can cause some stuff to come. And then that's where we have to do our protection and keep ourselves, we still have to keep our spidey senses up, because that doesn't mean you have to be ashamed of who you are. It doesn't mean you have to be ashamed of the power that you have, the gifts that you have, the confidence that you have in yourself. Have it. You should. We've been living long enough with the shame and the guilt and the apology for who we are. And we can't do that anymore. And at the same time, we still have to guard ourselves. So be you, do you, but understand being you and doing you and what you pull out amongst others, be careful. and keep in tune with your inner self, your spirit guides, your gods, goddesses, whoever you call upon. When they remind you, shut up, then shut the hell up. Because you've got all that you need. And when it is time to put it out there, yes, put it out there, be confident about it, do what you are supposed to do, continue to guard yourself. Well, don't stand around and gloat, and don't stand around and pontificate about what you did and how it went, and every little detail that it took for you to get there. That is none of their business. Let them see the results, but don't give them the process. Okay. Don't give them the process, because then you run the risk of opening the back door for them to seep in, creep in. And we ain't got time for that biz. I'm trying to be good. We don't have time for that mess. So I hope in these few minutes you understand my absence, you understand my silence. I do, maybe do a post here and there with a tarot or something. But in general, um, I'm just going to be quiet and share when I feel I need to share, and just give you the tidbits so that you can take it and run with what you need to run with and make it work for you. So I hope you understand that. Hope you appreciate that, because that's what I want for you. I don't need to know all your business. Even if you comment, I really don't need your details. That's for you. So with that, I'm gonna let you go. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of this weekend, the week ahead. Be safe, be strong, and be you. With that, peace and blessings to you all.